Well, the derby's over, but we can drink like it's not. Hello and welcome to Intoxicated Masculinity. If it's Wednesday, we have a cocktail video coming at you. Today we're going to do something kind of different. I mean, not different, it's a cocktail, so in that it's the same. But so I get emails all the time from the various liquor companies with these cocktail recipes. And to be honest, I'm not really interested in most of them. I kind of find most of them to be just kind of generic, and I'm just not that interested in them. But I did get one from Four Roses the other day that I kind of thought was interesting, and the cocktail is called the Derby Pie. You just had the Derby, well, as you're watching, it's probably about a month ago. And I'd been kind of sitting on this one, and I just thought it had kind of an interesting ring to it. It feels like kind of a nice desserty kind of cocktail, and so I thought we would make that today. Since it is just a sort of an email thing from Four Roses, I really don't have much history behind it. So there's not much history to talk about, so that gives us more time to make it and drink it. So we're back and we've got our ingredients. We're going to start off with just a half an ounce of heavy cream. We're also going to do a half, and I had to make this, I didn't have this wrong. This is a brown sugar simple syrup. If you don't have brown sugar, you could probably go with a Demerara. They're not going to taste exactly the same. There's going to be a little bit of a difference, but it'll work, I think. And so just 1/2 an ounce of our brown sugar simple syrup. We're going to pause for one moment because we got a new ingredient. I've never had this before. This is Nocello, or Nocello. I think it's Nocello. So this is a walnut liqueur that I think is pretty famous. I just never tried it, so I thought before put it in the cocktail. I might just give it a little taste. It's very, very rich, very walnutty, as one might expect. It's good. It's sweet. It's real sweet. The only thing I'd be careful of if you're using this in a cocktail, and we'll see if this turns out this way. This is going to add a lot of sweetness. If you have something where you're planning on putting in simple syrup, I might put in just a little bit less because of that. But we're going to add into our Derby Pie a half an ounce of our Nocello. Finally, the email was from Four Roses, so of course they have used Four Roses bourbon. They actually suggest using small batch. I don't have a bottle of small batch on hand right now. I think I have a bottle of small batch reserve, but I had the single barrel already open, so that's what we're going to use. So we're just going to toss in 1.5 ounces of our Four Roses. And finally, for any desserty cocktail like this, who doesn't want a little bit of chocolate? So we're going to toss in 2 dashes of our chocolate bitters. All right, get some ice in our shaker and shake it up. Okay. Give your shaker a good pound and give it a good shake. That already smells pretty good. Okay, we are going to double strain this to our chilled coupe glass. We are just going to, as with a lot of these kind of desserty cocktails, just grate a little fresh nutmeg over top of that. And there we have our Derby Pie. That's a really fantastic dessert cocktail. It's the ingredients have all melded very, very well. everything is kind of supporting. So you have your heavy cream is giving it kind of a nice creamy, as one would expect, base. Your walnut liqueur and your bourbon are kind of combining to give this nice sort of warm element to it. I'm trying to think if I'm getting chocolate on that. Yeah, the chocolate's there. It's a little, the walnut's a little bit stronger. You could probably feel free to maybe toss in 3 or even 4 dashes of chocolate bitters. It's probably not gonna hurt the cocktail too much. It is fairly sweet, and it is fairly heavy. So this is not one of those drink 4 or 5 of them in a night type of things. It's very good, very tasty. The nutmeg on top helps out a lot too with the nose as well. That's a really, really good cocktail. So if you're looking for something for a dessert cocktail after a nice meal or something like that, I think this is a really good candidate. And on that bombshell, I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good drink, and have a good day.
Kentucky Derby where people bet on horses while they're dressed like characters from Gone with the Wind.